Before we begin, let me ask you something. How can ships bigger than buildings and planes full of passengers just disappear without leaving even one tiny piece behind? No metal, no life jackets, no floating debris, nothing at all. The Bermuda Triangle has swallowed boats, planes, and hundreds of people, and not a single person has ever come back to explain what happened. Some pilots said their compasses started spinning in circles. Some sailors said the ocean suddenly rose up like a giant wall, and others simply disappeared without making a sound. Today, we are going to uncover every secret hiding inside this strange patch of ocean. Some of the stories might surprise you, some might scare you, and some might make you question what we really know about our planet. But if you stay with me until the very end, you will understand why the Bermuda Triangle remains one of the biggest mysteries on Earth, and why the truth behind it is even more shocking than the legends. So take a deep breath, let us step into the triangle together, and try to make it out. Now, imagine a giant invisible triangle drawn on the ocean. One corner touches Miami in Florida, another corner touches the island of Bermuda, and the third corner touches Puerto Rico. That shape, that huge space in the ocean, is called the Bermuda Triangle. The funny thing is, it does not look special at all. If you were standing on a boat inside it, you would just see water, sky, and more water. No bright colors, no danger signs, nothing that tells you this place has confused sailors and pilots for more than 100 years. But even though it looks normal, people noticed something strange. Over the years, ships and planes inside this area sometimes vanished, and nobody could explain what happened. One of the most famous cases is called Flight 19. In 1945, 5 military planes went out for a training mission. The weather was okay, the pilots knew what they were doing, and everything should have been simple. But soon, the pilots said their compasses were acting weird. They could not tell which way was north. They sounded worried, and then their voices went silent. 5 planes disappeared. No crash site, no debris, nothing. A rescue plane was sent to look for them, and that rescue plane disappeared too. 6 planes total, gone forever. Another mystery involves a giant Navy ship called the USS Cyclops. This ship was so big that people said it was too big to sink. But in 1918, it vanished inside the Bermuda Triangle with more than 300 people on board. The ocean was calm, the ship never asked for help, and it simply disappeared. There is also the story of Flight DC-3, a passenger plane flying from Puerto Rico to Miami. It was close to land, almost home, when it vanished without a trace. The weather was fine, the pilot was trained, and everything seemed normal. But again, nothing was ever found. Stories like these made the Bermuda Triangle famous. People started asking questions. How could so many things disappear? Why was there never any wreckage found? Why did compasses stop working? Why did radios suddenly go silent? Because the disappearances were so strange, people started coming up with wild ideas. Some said the triangle was cursed. Some said sea monsters pulled ships underwater. Others said aliens were taking the planes, and some believed it was a secret doorway to another world. But today, let us look at explanations we can actually understand. Explanations based on real things that happen in nature. First, the Bermuda Triangle has some of the wildest weather on Earth. Warm air from the south, cold air from the north, and strong winds from all around meet in that area. This can make storms form very quickly. A ship might think everything is calm, and then suddenly find itself in a huge storm. Strong wind, lightning, big waves. It is easy to get confused or pushed off course. The triangle also sits on top of the Gulf Stream, which is like a giant, fast-moving river in the ocean. If a boat sinks or a plane crashes, the powerful current can carry pieces far away. Search teams might look in one place, but the ocean moves things to another. This makes it look like things simply disappear. Another idea is methane gas. Deep under the ocean floor, this gas can gather in big bubbles. If the gas suddenly rises, it can make the water less able to hold things up. A ship that is floating normally could suddenly lose support and sink fast, before anyone even has time to send a message. There is also one simple fact. The Bermuda Triangle is extremely busy. Millions of people travel through it each year. Ships, cruise boats, cargo boats, private planes, commercial planes, they all pass through that area. More traffic means more chances for accidents. But here is the twist. When experts looked closely at all the disappearances, they found that the Bermuda Triangle is not actually more dangerous than other parts of the ocean. It just became famous because the stories were mysterious, and people love mysteries. Newspapers made dramatic headlines, books made the stories bigger and scarier, and TV shows added more mystery. Soon, the Bermuda Triangle became a legend, a place that felt haunted or cursed. But the real explanation is a mix of storms, strong currents, human mistakes, and the power of the ocean. Nothing magical, nothing supernatural, just nature doing what nature does. Still, the Bermuda Triangle remains a place that sparks our imagination. We enjoy stories that make us wonder, we enjoy mysteries that make us think, and we love puzzles that do not have simple answers. That is why people are still fascinated by the Bermuda Triangle. It reminds us that even in our modern world, with technology everywhere, there are still places that feel unexplained. And maybe that is what makes the world exciting. So next time someone tells you about ships disappearing or planes going missing in the Bermuda Triangle, you will know the truth. Yes, strange things happened there, but there are real reasons behind most of the stories. And the rest, well, maybe the world still keeps a few secrets hidden deep under the blue ocean. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy mysteries like this, stick around, because there are many more stories waiting to be explored.